What is up, my beautiful divine feminines? We are going to be pulling a reading. I don't even know the date, y'all. I think it's July 26th. It's the last week in July. Pulling a reading for the divine feminine. We want to see what the cards have to say, what's going on with her, the energy surrounding her. Divine Feminine Collective, we are connecting into at this time. There may be a situation right now that you may be having a hard time moving away from. I feel like your gut has given you the clarity that you need, but you're not listening. There's the ego and the soul, right? You're listening to your ego, you're not listening to your soul. A cycle is coming to an end, whether you want it to or not. Okay. A decision is being made. You got the Wheel of Fortune with the Judgment card. So let's see. I'm getting a masculine energy from this. I think that someone is wanting to approach you and kind of put some bullshit in your ear, right? So like we have this High Priestess with the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune Judgment, and then you got the Six of Pentacles with the King of Swords, and it was reversed. And so that's telling me that someone's coming back, maybe not with the best of intentions, maybe deceitful and controlling. You may be in a power play right now with somebody. Gregory, Jonathan, those are some names that just popped into my head. I have no idea. All right, and then you got the Justice card. So there's a lot of cards indicating end of cycles. Things are changing. Things are happening right now. I'm not sure in regards to what. Maybe that clarity you were getting. Remember, like I was saying, how your soul was telling you, but you may not be listening because your ego's talking louder. You're going to end up moving away from this deceit and these burdens. It's just a matter of time. You got to make the choice. We had the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck there. So I think that's where you're actually at right now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hangman comes out, but it seems like I feel like some pretty heavy energy going on here, guys. Not gonna lie. Oh, geez. The Tower with the Five of Cups popped out, okay? Like I was saying, you're gonna have an awakening of sorts. Maybe this is the message that I'm giving that will awaken you. I don't know. But you've got to come with terms that whatever happened in the past, it's a done deal. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to learn that lesson, whatever lesson that was for you. You need to be mindful of people trying to deceive you and put you in a dark place as well. Okay, could be dealing with an air sign. Could be earth sign as well. Got a lot of pentacles and knives out here. There's quite a bit of arcana too. Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, Justice, Judgment. the High Priestess. And then you have that Tower with the Five of Cups, so it's just kind of like confirmation for me that yes, you are gonna get the awakening that you need in that Tower moment, to see the cups standing behind the guy, because you know how like in the original Rider-Waite or whatever, he's looking at the cups that had been spilled, but there's 2 full cups behind him. Maybe they're not full, but they're standing upright, and so you're gonna see something's gonna come to clarity about all of this heartache stuff, and you're gonna be able to make peace with it and move on, is what I felt. Ooh, with the Magician. Oh my gosh, that was so weird. I guess that wasn't caught on camera, but this literally just flew out of the deck, you guys. I went to go set it down, and it just flew out. The Magician. With the Three of Swords. Which for me is, I'm getting the vibe that you have the power to heal from all of this heartache. You have the power. No one else can do it for you. Right? And it's sad because the heartache, we let others suffer from our heartache as well. Other people suffer because of our pain. Isn't that a sad thing? And I mean, no, that's not always the case. But it's like the people that we love most. If we've been traumatized in the past and hurt, then it's almost for sure that that will bleed on to any future relationship until the person has healed themselves, right? That's what I'm getting at here. And so, the Ten of Swords popped out, but it's reversed, and so that's just, again, confirmation with that Magician card and the Three of Swords that you are able to get away from this pain and this heartache, whatever it is that's been haunting you, okay? And there's been some crazy planetary shit going on right now. Like, you should totally look into that. Looks like, yeah, you've been in your head for a really long time. You got that Eight of Swords coming out. Oh my god, dude. Isn't that freaking weird? I just literally was talking about the full moon. Let me see if I can get this on camera here. As I was saying full moon, this card pops out. And if you notice, the moon is like literally either, from what I can tell, it's like sucking her energy out, right? Because she's been caught up in her head. There's something about this full moon that just took place in July, that buck moon. I know there was some pretty heavy energy with all that shit. I think everybody was feeling it. But it's time to get out of your head with all that stuff. It really is. Any burdens that you've been carrying, gotta let it go. Well, apparently if somebody's been hoping for new love, it looks like it's coming. You have the Ace of Cups with the Empress and the King of Wands, with the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. I think this is also a reminder not to get caught up in temptation, because that's what might put you in your head if you're not already. You know, just be careful of any new love. New love interests. Okay. Had the Page of Swords reversed. Jeez. With the Star reversed. Ooh, what's creepy is this card was like this. So it's like the only card that's not on showing the backside. Weird. Okay. So Page of Swords and the Star. Dude, you might be dealing with Stalker. Stalker X, maybe. Aquarius. That star energy. It could also be that you're gonna have new ideas about something. Like I was saying, it's kind of confirmation of that as well. And it's gonna give you hope. This clarity will give you hope. As I say that, the Knight of Swords comes swooping in to bring you clarity, like bam. You are a child of the universe, just like the trees and the stars, and you have a right to be here, whether you know it or not. Okay. It's amazing how the universe works. It like tests us. Like this whole life I feel like is just one big test. Test of character, test of will. It's really important to not sweat the small things so much. Don't let it haunt you. Okay. As I say that, dude, the Queen of Pentacles and the Strength card. Let me see if I can do that the right way. I want to pull some more messages. See if we get some clarifiers on this. See if I'm on the right track or not. What does the Divine Feminine Collective need to know at this time? Ooh, the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. And then you also had the Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Yeah, dude, like working on yourself. The Phoenix, it's being reborn, you know? And it's interesting because I did see the Death card earlier in the deck, which people take as a negative connotation, but really death is just another chance to live. It's rebirth. It's renewal, just like the Phoenix, and the Phoenix came out, so that's pretty amazing. Different deck. I feel like you might have some a soulmate, and then like other options, and you need to be careful. I feel like you may not be sure who is who. Or maybe like you have really strong feelings towards someone, right? And they may come off as not having the same amount of feelings for you, but then on the other hand, there's someone who's got really strong feelings for you and is very loud about it, and it's kind of like, wow, it's nice to be like wanted or whatever, right? And so I think that there may be an awakening of sorts to that type of situation. I hope that makes sense for someone out there. You know, it's you're gonna want the person who shows you love and makes you feel special compared to the one who's more cold, right? And you may be feeling maybe even hurt at someone at this time, because we had not today, and it says not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. Okay. So there may be a little resentment going on with the situation towards a certain someone because they're not living up to your expectation of what you're now realizing means something to you, you know, however Maybe this other party is towards you, like really strong feelings, etc.
Powering off.
And then you had Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, or meeting hesitation. Cupid's arrow. Yeah, dude, that's interesting. I think that's kind of just confirmation of what I was saying, that you're going to come to the realization of what really matters to you, and the kind of love that you're willing to accept, and the boundaries that you're going to set for someone. And really, you know, I doubt you're even having to set boundaries for the one who's really, you know, cares about you, compared to the other one where you may have to be like, do you even care? Like, why don't you call? You know, stuff like that. And so, yeah, you might be feeling pretty heartbroken in separation, you guys. Literally, those two cards popped out. So I guess this may have already happened, this realization that you're coming to. I feel like it's very recent, maybe even as soon as today. And this person, it could be that they're really heartbroken and missing you. Maybe they're a water sign. Water signs really run deep with their feelings. They never express how they really truly feel, right? And so it's hard for people to understand and appreciate that depth of love. But really, it's like kind of the most hardcore, deepest love there is, right? So follow your gut. Your gut will never lie to you. You know, if you get the feeling that something's off, red flags, whatever, you know the drill. Karmic relationship popped out, dude. It says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. And then you had mask on the bottom, which kind of is just like, for me, it's like being able to take off what looks pretty and see something for what it really is. You know, you really gotta make that decision. And it's all about looking into the future to see what's gonna bring you the most happiness in a year, and not just temporarily, right? Something to consider. And it's really freaking weird, dude, because I was just talking about how, like, you know, the water signs are, their emotions run very deep, but they aren't able to express it. Well, then I get the runner, wedding rings, ascending. So it's like this person really does have deep feelings for you, and maybe you walking away will be the thing that makes this person wake up. Ascending. It seems like this person is kind of narcissistic and self-absorbed. You may feel like this is a one-sided relationship. And so, yeah, you're going to be the lesson this person needs to learn, apparently. Say hi to Lucci, guys. He's blessing this reading with his presence. We love you, Lucci. Alright, let me pull up a few more cards and then I'm going to put this to a close, alright? Alright, interesting. So we had Take a Chance, Soul, Omega. I'm going to read that as Take a Chance, Omega Soul, on an Omega Soul. So, like, you might be really attracted to alpha males, right? People who are, like, boss and maybe a little aggressive, definitely on the masculine side. Very manly, you know, just that type of man. While the other individual that you may be putting off, right, is an Omega soul. And honestly, they could come off as a masculine type energy, really strong, like, but deep down they are an Omega, because you might actually be, sorry, my cat's getting in the way here. You gotta get down, baby. You stay down. And so, sorry about that, guys. You gotta take a chance on something maybe that's a little different from your norm, okay? But girl, it's gonna give you that happy high. Happy high. Yes. Oh my gosh, you know what's so freaking weird? Like, what was on the bottom of the deck, and like I slid the deck across the table and this one stayed. Like, I slid all of them except for this one got stuck on the bottom. I guess that would make sense. But dude, Alpha, what was I just saying about that shit? And then you had Savage on the top of the deck, right? Jeez Louise, that's just confirmation for me. I just keep getting confirmations at this time. So I'm going to put this to a close. I love all of you, and I hope you're doing well, thinking good thoughts, staying positive, sending lots of love and light, okay? Bye-bye.